Ronan's Racing here with the first diecast review, and this is actually on two different cars, but they both have a similarity, and that is that the drivers, which would be Kenny Irwin Jr. and Adam Petty, were both killed in an accident in 2000 at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, and their accidents were actually very similar in how they happened and everything about them. But we will start with the Kenny Irwin Jr. car over here, and this is his Bellsouth Chevrolet from 2000, and this car is one of 3,504. So a very nice car, and I bought both of these cars at a yard sale for $5 each, which is a steal, and is pretty incredible because I was actually looking for this specific car and an Adam Petty car, and I found them both. So we'll start out with the Bellsouth car, and this one is an action, while the other one is a team caliber. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. And something about Sabco, which is the company that, the race team, is that I think it was about the middle of the 2000 season, they were actually bought by Ganassi. So Kenny Irwin, if he stayed with the team after the 2000 season, he would have been racing with Ganassi. And under the hood, it's got the Bellsouth logo under it, and a really nice engine. It has Chevrolet on the side of it, and has suspension up in the front of it. Here, I'll move the box. And the box is very nice too. It's got the slide cover on it and then the normal box under it. But, yeah. So you got the normal 2000 contingencies, which compared to today's cars, like we'll just take this car for example. Look at the contingencies on it. It has 4 actual contingencies right there. I mean, and this is Darrell Wallace's car for this year. But, yeah, I mean, it only has like 4 contingencies on that compared to the good amount of maybe 16 or more right here in just this one section. So, start with the side. It has what's neat about this is the paint scheme is flipped. So how the yellow is on the bottom on here, on the other side it's on top, which leaves the red to the bottom. So you can kind of see on the hood how it flips around like that. But a really cool car. So let's go back to the other side where we were at. Let's see, we got J and J. I can't read that. Let's see. J&J Machinery Transport, Matco Tools, and Bosch spark plugs. So pretty cool car. Let's go to the back of it, and the back opens so you can see into the fuel cell. And yeah, not very detailed, but then it has the plastic window net and the front wheels. This is what I like about the tires on here is that they're actually stickered, like they're printed on to look stickered. So that is gonna be it for the Kenny Irwin car. Pretty cool car. I really like that paint scheme, just the green on it. Now this one's pretty incredible. This car is 1,506 cars, and it's from 2002. And it's a Mac Tool special edition of this Adam Petty car from 2000. Now I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be his Busch Series car, because I would think that it would say Winston Cup. It would have the Winston Cup logo there, but it does not. So these Team Caliber cars are pretty detailed. I was kind of surprised. And we'll just start out with the front. It has its own, like, I don't know, its own separate grill piece right here. And then a really nice, almost mesh for this bottom. And the hood, and it's an all chromed out car. So that's pretty neat. And the hood opens. It's got a lot of engine detail on there. Team Caliber really did a good job on these cars. They used to. And then has Adam Petty 1980 to 2002, which shows that this car was produced after his death, and it's a special one. There's more cars like to this set. There was a Davey Allison, I think, and Tony Stewart, Bobby Labonte. There are a couple of others too. But let's start with the driver's side on this one. The window net is rubber. The inside is actually pretty detailed. It's kind of hard to see, but same thing with the contingencies right here. Has about 12 on this side as well. A couple of sponsors down there. 45, of course, AdamPetty.com. Just what would be his normal sponsors because of Hot Wheels sponsoring Kyle Petty back in 2000. Sprint PCS. The tires on this are just incredible because they have, these aren't stickered, but they do have the lug nuts painted on, and they're just really nice looking. So we'll just go to the back side, and the fuel cell is a little more detailed than the other car. And the back of it's pretty neat. I like the chrome with the Sprint logo right here. And then the headlights, of course, same side. It's pretty much the same. Now, the coolest details of these Team Caliber cars is this. It has working suspension in the front and the back. So if we look under it, you'll be able to see. Oh, I forgot. This car has actual roof flaps on it, which is pretty neat. The other one comes up. It's just not very easy. But yeah, so let's flip the car around. Set it like that. Okay. So we'll start with the front. You can kind of see the engine detail from the bottom. And it's got the shocks on it. And the back is the coolest part. And it has the special Mac Tools little insert plate right there. But what's really neat about this car is it has the, like, you can actually see the suspension. The yellow right here is the suspension. Then you got the drivetrain right here. But it's a really neat car. Very rare. I could only find one picture of it on the internet. But it's a really neat car. If you ever come across it, this would be a definite car to pick up because of the rarity and just it's a very nice car in general. So I hope you enjoyed this review on both of these cars. And see ya.